Hey everybody, welcome to Don't Starve Together once again. Alright, I've got to close this background window. There we go. Alright, everything looks good. Let's get started. I understand that I do have some client-side mods. There are no server-side mods. If you want to join me, the server is... I just go to the LAN tab. The server is Dracula. The password is a capital D. That's all you need to know to join me, and it looks like there's 2 people in already, so that's cool. Usually I'm the first one to show up. Good to see you, yes. Good to see you, Aaron, Kitty High 5, and, let's see, I'm looking at the multi-stream chat, which doesn't let me see the history, but if I go back, also, Bloody Vampire was here, Yoel Pedro, and Cryptic Blue Shift. As well as Amon Khalil. Good to see you all. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, let's do this. Yes, welcome to my server. Yes. Apparently, Cammy has taken control of the server. How can this be? I only see the admin star next to me. And Dark Angel. Okay. So that's why I haven't been seeing Bloody Vampire in the stream chat, because she's in the game. Good to see you, Maya Winkler. Maya Winkler. I almost said that. Don't whack! Don't know! Harvest the crock pot. Don't kill it with the hammer. Easy there. Easy there. Woody. I know you want to ruin everything, but we'll do that. We'll do that eventually. We have no need to do that just yet. Okay. Oh, I am in the Discord, by the way. Did I say that? I'm in the Discord. In the push to talk room. Okay, so I'm cutting down trees. Because that's my way of getting my sanity back. I got meatballs. I'm gonna eat the meatballs.
What's up?
Good to see you again. Welcome back. Cameron or Alman. Whichever one you prefer.
Either one's fine. Though I would say Tallman, because Cammy's like sounds too formal.
Either way is fine with me.
I'd say Allman. That's
okay.
my preference. Thank you.
Allman it is then.
Yeah, I just switched my Steam over for the stream. I set it to my my YouTube name, so to make it easier for the folks at home.
Good. Okay. And I forgot that I didn't have my Steam friends list up. You just reminded me of that, so I put that up too. That way people can join through the friends list if they prefer. Yes. You're saying that legendary, that Twitch? Vermintide's Twitch makes it more difficult than legendary for Vermintide? And good to see you again, Lit Fam. Welcome back to the stream. Always good to see you. Alright. And, where's base? Over here. This way. Forgot that Dark Angel is new, so... Dark Angel just got to the base. Use whatever you need. We got a lot of junk. Here's the fridges. That's right, we had a frog rain recently, so... Why don't we make a froggle bunwich? That'd be a good idea. Yeah, you know what would be a good idea? Frog sandwiches. Should I use the... No, don't use the ice. Ice is valuable. We need to make that into, like... We need to make another ice flingo-matic, if we can. If I can muster it. I miss my cooking mod, you know that? I miss my mod that told me what... These morsels are spoiled, they need to be cooked. I will, since the crock pots are full, I'll take like half of this stack
Somebody in my outhouse.
and smack these. That would be a pigman. Pigmen are useful day laborers if you can bribe them with meat. They'll help you out for the day. Also, they'll fight with spiders and hounds. So they're generally nice people, unless you're the spider dude, and then they will attack you like you're a spider.
I admire them to be willing to live in conditions like their house is an outhouse. Like, let's face it.
Yeah, and Libby made a mistake that they will turn out the lights at night, so don't rely on their little house for light either. That's a mistake that people have made. And good to see you, Nuclear Jackets. Welcome to the Twitch stream. The Twitch side of the stream. Good to see you once again. Alright, the berries need fertilization. I will fertilize them with this poo. This poo is good for you.
Tiegon, do you remember that mech show I brought up for like 5 seconds yesterday?
Yeah, Titan Maximum. Yes.
We settled on it was Titanum. How do you pronounce it again?
Maximum or Maximo? I can't remember exactly either. It's been a long time.
Titanum Maximum. But no, I looked back on Google, and apparently it's called Megas XLR.
Oh, right.
It's like such a bizarre name.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one. I was thinking of a completely different show. That was like a robot chicken show I was thinking of. That's right, Megas XLR. Titan Maximum, yeah. There was at least there was a show with a robot called Titan Maximum, but it wasn't nearly as fun.
Megas XLR was like traditional 2D, whereas Titan Maximum was like 3D, like you said, robot chicken.
Yeah, I just got confused between the two. They were both funny and they both had giant robots, but yeah, Megas XLR.
I couldn't have corrected you.
Yeah, no worries.
I died, but at least I get to be with Fred. I accidentally picked Maxwell.
That works. I mean, it's a shame that you died, but yeah, that's the fun of wilderness mode. You don't have to worry about it too much. And good to see you, Abu the Dodo. Welcome back.
But yeah, I love Megas XLR. It was during the daytime, so it was still kind of geared towards people towards like the lower teens.
Yeah.
But it was awesome because it had the mech that was in it was like super cool. It was just like a normal ass cool mech, but on the very top, instead of like a normal head, it was a muscle car. But it was like an actual size muscle car, so it was a really tiny in comparison with the rest of the body, so it was really funny.
Yeah, I remember that. And it did have a lot of video game references, so I kind of like that too.
Oh, I don't even remember that. I'll have to go back and watch it. It might be better than I remember.
Well, it was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad.
Well, the mech with the bitchin' flame decals and the 8-ball stick shift, which didn't make any sense. He like controlled a mech like he controlled like a car.
Yeah, you're welcome to join the Discord chat as long as you're in the game with me. Obviously, I don't want random people that are not in the game joining the Discord chat, but, you know, otherwise, yeah. And, you know, if somebody's, like, talking way too much or something like that, I might adjust the volume or potentially mute someone, but... Alright, but, you know...
Are you gonna, go for the Mohat today? Are you gonna try to make another one of those?
I think so, yeah. Well, we have a rain... Oh, that's right, it's raining. There is a rain hat right here. I'm gonna tape... I'll tape this up. But yeah, like actual set of moggles. There's a rain hat for you. And then I've got the umbrella. Thank you so much, Libby, once again, for the trusty tape.
So marble is used for how many things?
Well, a lot of decorative things and walls and junk, but I like it most for marble armor. Which is really, really tough, but makes you slow. I forget. There's some other high-end recipes, but mostly for me, it's a source of marble armor. Try to get a rain hat or an umbrella. Or the rain will make you crazy. And it will make you cold. Alright. No, I'm not playing with my brother. I am playing with Allman, a Patreon patron and longtime viewer of the show, and Dark Angel 28. Yeah. That makes sense that you're going insane. The rain will make you insane. Oh, I probably should have ate the stale meatballs and then recombined them to improve their status. All right, we definitely got to cook these meatballs because they're going, or these mushrooms because they're going bad fast. Here, what I'll do, I'm gonna transfer the contents of this, and yeah, you know what? Heck with the berries. Put these and those. Cook those. That'll take like half these blue caps and cook them.
The statue of the scary dude, just like looking up at the sky maniacally.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that's mostly just there for marble. But Maxwell is kind of the villain, so I guess maybe he was very vain and made a lot of statues to himself, I suppose.
Who's what's the name? I feel like a dingus for not remembering. Who's the main person like on the cover Don't Starve? What's his name?
Like
the very first
Wilson, you mean?
Yeah, Wilson.
Yeah, the default character, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, in a game like...
And you may have noticed, but most of the characters have W names. It's like a theme.
Oh, I guess it's so when you're like, maybe when you're talking about them, it starts to sound like, I don't know, like a fairy tale type of, like, just
kind
the
of.
words almost, you might, I forget what that's called when, in, like, vocabulary, when you use words with, like the first syllables of the first letters, like, over and over.
Alliteration, maybe?
I think that's the best word I can think for, is alliteration.
Yeah, probably. I'm not exactly sure, though. But yeah, all the characters have W names except for Maxwell, who has an M name. But that's like the same thing as like Mario and Wario, where like the opposite of a W is an M. So he's like kind of evil, and he's got like the opposite name, I guess. I think there's like a Mario-Wario kind of similarity there.
And also Luigi's anti-hero, the upside-down L for Luigi.
Yeah, Waluigi, yep.
No, what was Luigi? It's some L.
But yeah, oh, that's
like,
right.
Why,
it could
like,
be.
why is it a W to begin with?
I don't know. Yeah, that was a confusing thing. It should be like Luigi, shouldn't it? Yeah, somehow Wario kind of overwrote the first part of his name.
I made it. I'm here.
Alright, yeah, welcome back.
We'll see more. I've made it, despite your directions.
Yeah, I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. I think we had an extra rain hat. For now, just wear this straw hat. It's not as good as protection as a, like... I think you can make a quick umbrella with, like, flowers and junk, too. As long as you know what you're doing. Maya says Maxwell's real name is William Carter. So if you think about it, they all have W names. Ah, okay. Oh, it was a coincidence, but Clay rolled with it?
A little scared of the little shadow men, but I had faith. I had faith you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, they're friendly Maxwell shadow workers. So yeah, I've had to get annoyed at players who kill them. It's like, those are my shadow clones, stop it. But like they didn't know.
It's almost like the average game, like for like 90% of what you're doing is you're like in combat. It's almost like they've like programmed gamers to like react a certain way.
That's true. I got a lot of extra food in the fridge, like meatballs, and these frog sandwiches will heal you if you eat them.
Yeah, I think it's also in part to like the art direction of the game, because it's like when you see a new enemy design, you like don't know like what to expect. Like it could be anything, like its behavior.
That's true. Oh, it seems to be going slightly crazy. That's okay, I'll just plant some acorns. I'll be back.
A little bit.
Just gonna plant some trees, I'll be back. That's how I deal with insanity. Yes, poor shadow clones. Are you still after me? I am completely sane, sir. It's kind of interesting how sometimes these monsters, these shadow monsters, will still come for you a little while. It's like, you're ignoring the statute of limitations. Oh, now you stop attacking me. Oh no, oh no, they're still fighting. No, come on. Oh, you chickens. You chickens. Alright, anyways. Right. I need to make the mole hat, or the moggle. I want to make the moggles. I want to make moggles. To do that, I got the glow berries.
Does anybody have any monster meat?
No. Sadly, no.
I wanted to try some recipes.
But there is a lot of spiders just to the east of us, and also underground.
Okay. I'm gonna head east.
Oop, bad. Ow, bad bee. Bad bee. Bad bee. You're gonna die. You have to discipline the bee. It's a bad bee. It's not a good bee. Good to see you again, Cryptic Blue Shift, or welcome back. And Candy Noms, or Nami Noms now, as you're known. Welcome back. Right, moles. I was like, what was I doing? Moles. I was in pursuit of moles. Is there any moles around here? Pretty sure this area is crawling. Aha, there you are. It's entirely your choice. Yeah. No pressure. Oh, right. I gotta use the hammer. What am I doing? Hammer! Gotta whack a mole. I'm sorry, mole. I just murdered the mole. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I killed your brother. I was not thinking. Forgot that you need to whack the mole, not kill the mole. What are you, some sort of monster? We're just trying to make a hat of... He died anyways, but I used a hammer.
I bit off a little bit more than I could chew.
Oh yeah, those larger layers will give off the spider warriors. And it does help to have like those traps as well, so you can like pull back. I have a tendency to like make a few traps and only fight the normal spiders, and the spider warriors I'll lure into those little animal traps that you can trap rabbits and spiders in. But yeah, there's a certain strategy to fighting spiders, but you'll get used to it. And yeah, those spider warriors can seriously, like when there's a lot of them, they can just like stun lock you. So even that can happen to all of us, definitely. And often does. Alright, I got a lot of wood. I'm gonna put this away. I got one mole. I want 2 moles. How did I kill a mole with a... It sounds like a stupid question, but how did I kill a mole with a hammer? Really? You're asking that? Yeah, I just whacked it with a hammer. How the hell did I kill it? That's not supposed to happen. You whacked it. You whacked this poor little creature with a hammer. What do you mean you didn't expect it to die? Whack-a-mole. Because of whack-a-mole, okay? It's not supposed to happen. I mean, it did. Aw, killed by a crawling horror. Oh no. Yep. Died saying whack-a-mole. That definitely wasn't a mole, no. Okay, yeah. I'm sad about what just happened, but I gotta stay on point. I gotta stay focused. Right, so to make moggles, need 2 doodads. Yep, after you die, you just come back as a new person. And you'll start in a random location. So you'll have to find your way back to camp. But that's okay, because if you get back to camp, you can have a complimentary set of moggles. Check it out. Now, when I go into the dark, I can be like, wah. It's all mole vision. Of course, you have to use berries. But you can see, you don't get like a light radius, you can see everything. That's amazing. That's so much better than like what we're dealing with. So I'll get more glow berries and we'll keep this puppy. I can probably just give up my lantern, but I'm gonna keep the lantern and the moggles. Oh, and this ice is melting. Gotta put away this melting. Good luck getting back to camp. We are on a road, and somewhere near the middle. Somewhere near the middle of the map. So if you reach the upper edge or lower edge, or even like the left and right extremes of the map, I kind of feel like we're closer to the middle. Like here's the top edge, here's like the bottom edge. Anyway, I guess we're a little closer to the bottom edge than the top edge. You're at water's edge. Well, if you know where north and south is, like your orientation will start facing like north being up. So, I don't know. Yeah, good luck. Good luck getting back. That's the best I can do. I'll make more signs. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make more signs. That's the best I can do. I'm gonna make more signs at points to the camp so that people can find the camp, because I am kind of tired of people not being able to find the camp. So
I'm just waiting in my little spawn light till morning, and I keep hearing. I don't know what those are.
Might be the catcoons, I guess. I'm not sure.
The catcoons are a hollering.
Or it's something more sinister. It's hard to say. All I know is I do got a lot of marble.
It was just these mosslings that are making a dang ruckus.
Ah, the mosslings. That makes sense.
They were raving the whole night.
Alright, so I made myself... Yeah, let's just make a bunch of pointy signs. I'll make a bunch of pointy signs. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the road itself. Alright, so here's like a crossroads. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Well, no, I'll make sure to point. Pointy sign number 1. Here we are. Points. Sounds good. Alright. Oh, yeah, I turned my view. That's my default orientation. Right, so there's a sign there. I got my moggles that I wanted so bad. Yeah, now that's what we call civilization. Definitely. We got a one pointy sign. That'll solve all our problems. Alright, this leafy meat, I don't think you can actually cook with the leafy meat, but you can cook it. You can cook it on the fire, but not in the crock pot. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not allowed to stick it in the crock pot. So the best you can do is eat it. It does heal you a little bit. I'll just eat this leafy meat, because it's gonna go bad otherwise.
I found a suspicious marble.
Yeah, I think you can just destroy those for more marble. Oh no, that's right, the suspicious marble. That's one you can pick up and carry.
Yeah.
And to let it go, you have to click on your torso slot. It goes in, like, over the backpack. Some people get confused by that, but you can carry it. I have no clue what to do with it. Carry it somewhere.
It's very suspicious because it says it's a suspicious marble right on the tin.
Yeah, that it would make it suspicious. I'm sure somebody who's looked at the FAQ would know, but I haven't done that for this game. And I'm not sure at this point I want to spoil the surprise. Even though this is one of those multiplayer games, it's not a competitive multiplayer game. So there's kind of a fine line there. Alright. Yeah, I kind of want to get back to my road building. Alright, so I was building my own personal road here. I want to make another directional sign. Right here. Blue Mushroom Cave. And now another sign. Pointing the other way. Wait, this is... Wait, that way. That way's back to camp. To the camp. Okay. Look at me. I'm a sign maker. I'm civilizing this world. Alright. People will know where to go now. No, I'm going underground. At least it's some rudimentary civilization. Those signs might get stamped on or burned down, but... Next step will be roads and flowers. Actually, you know what, Aaron? Don't make me do that. Because I totally could. I could totally do that. If I got the net and I start grabbing butterflies, I can plant them and make them into flowers. That would make the roads a lot more livable. Just like Minecraft. It'd be just like Minecraft. Don't make me do that. I say it like it's a threat. I know your weakness. It's cuteness, so. And good to see you again, Roy Chen. Welcome back. Yeah, and once I'm done with everything else, I'll need a new objective, you're right. I would like a new treasure chest right here. That's what I'd like. One carpet bag right here. That I can slap this fungal turf into. Not my moggles, my fungal turf. I don't know, this nightmare fuel and half my twigs. There we go. And this nitrite. Alright, let's go. And these stale caps, or these blue caps are stale. I'm not sure if I should keep holding them, because if I harvest more caps... Uh-oh, I just called spiders by accident. I didn't mean to whack your tree, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hit your tree. I apologize. I apologize, spiders. Just I whacked your tree. I wasn't thinking. The axe just kind of moved by itself. Yes, not cute stuff. Exactly. Although, I'm not sure... Well, I guess flowers are kind of cute. They're in that direction. Alright, the mushrooms are up. I guess I'll just combine the stacks with this one. I guess. It'll kind of freshen up the caps for a bit. And then I'll get back to road building. Yeah, I'll get that pitchfork. It's push to talk right now. So if you have a push to talk button found, you'll push the button and then you'll be able to speak. So I think you'll have to set that up in Discord. But you can still listen for now. Alright, looks like we have somebody new on the Discord, so that's cool. Yeah, I actually got we got enough mushroom caps to freshen up this pile into green territory, so that's actually kind of cool. No, you don't have to download anything for it. It just should be in the options. There's a push-to-talk settings in the options menu.
Ooh, I spawned on a straw hat.
That's good for this season. The straw hat will help you out a little bit. It's not as good as the rain hat, but it's definitely better than nothing. And if you stand under a tree, then I think it'll help you actually dry off. Particularly if you, like, build a fire next to a tree with a straw hat on, you can dry yourself off.
I was in the camp. I was, like, in the corner of the camp, but
I
didn't
whoops.
even know it.
Sadly, Roy, I don't have
I was like, wait a second.
plans to play Terraria really soon. I plan to play Terraria again in the future, but I don't... I've got so many games backlogged that I don't know when. So that's the best I can do for you, Roy. Is that I will do it at some points, but when that is, I'll just have to figure that out. Yeah. And good to see you again, Superwoman. Welcome back to the stream. I forgot my pitchfork. Whoops. It's back there. Well, I was obsessed by mushrooms. A bat just decided, yep, it's definitely a wet basilisk. It was sitting in the middle of a pond. I guess I wouldn't mind talking to Amadeus about that, or... I don't know, Terraria is fun. Or if I got, like, some mods for Terraria, that'd be cool. Because I never messed around with mods. There are mods for Terraria, right? That'd certainly be a way to breathe some life into the game in an interesting way. Freaking bats. Don't make me go ballistic on you, bats. Because I'll do it. I will go battleistic. You do not want to mess with Woody. You don't want to mess with Woody when he hasn't eaten as much wood as he should. Thing about Three Kingdoms in the Discord? No, I didn't see that yet. But I'll check it out. So thanks for mentioning it, Superwoman. I did, well, I did check out that medieval, or I mean was it Total War, the new Total War thing that you were talking about earlier, of course, but that was way back. But no, I'll make sure to look at that. Yeah, it's actually been a little bit since I've checked my game suggestions. I need to do that. All right, where to put the pitchfork?
Nope.
Pitchfork.
Getting chased by a beefalo.
I saw it earlier, I just missed it. I'll just make a new pitchfork. Was that somewhere around here? Oh, there it is. Okay, haha, found you. But yeah, some gameplay. That's cool.
Got some back.
Yeah. Just because I have a backlog of games doesn't mean I'm not checking out cool new games. Because if a game's cool enough, I will play it. You know, There's nothing wrong with putting something really cool at the front of the queue. In my opinion. Alright, so I need, like, the normal rocky terrain to turn it into roads. Which is not this kind of rocky terrain. It needs to be that kind of rocky terrain. Ah, that's okay. I'll see you in a bit, Cryptic Blue Shift. And sorry to hear that your phone's dying. Yeah, rocky turf. That's what we need. Dig this stuff up. Turn it into boards. Or turn my wood into boards. And turn it into cobblestones. Keep your light in slot 1. You have to bind a push-to-talk button. It should be in the menu, but the push-to-talk button can be whatever you want, and you can actually assign multiple hotkeys in the binding menu, so you can have multiple talk buttons, which is what I do. That way I can press, like, the controller to push-to-talk, or the mouse to push-to-talk, or the keyboard. Depending on what I'm using, what game, because different games just have different compatibilities and control sets. And good to see you, Arakeen. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, so I'm gathering resources for the road building. Ah. Yeah. Well, I always loved the strategy games. I was a huge fan of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series by Koei, or at least the first couple installments of it. Like I'm not sure. I feel like that series wasn't quite as good. The more recent, what was it? Like there was an installment of that series that kind of wasn't as good, but like the first 5 games, I can certainly say. The first 5 games of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series by Koei on, like, Super Nintendo. And, like, even one of the PlayStation 2 ones was really cool. But beyond that, I'm not sure, because I haven't played much of it. I feel like that series might have gotten watered down. But I did really love that, just because of all the political stuff. It was just one of those games that had, like, a lot of political stuff. It had a level of political detail that you don't kind of get, or you didn't get at that point. Now that we have, like, Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis, I think it's called, or I always get that name wrong. But the Europa game and the other stuff like that, you do get that kind of political intrigue and detail in games. But back then, all that kind of strategy, combat, and political intrigue and all that stuff was pretty new, so it was kind of groundbreaking at the time. Not yet. I'm not hearing you on Discord at the moment. Oh, the mushrooms are back! Yay! Perfect. I'm here right at the beginning of the mushroom harvest. The mushroom harvest is good this year. The mushroom harvest is very good this year. It's a bumper crop. Of course, the very first game that... Yeah, Crusader Kings is very complicated. I will say that. I still have little trouble with Crusader Kings myself, honestly. Like, I'm still learning, like, some basic things. Yeah, it was free at one point, yes. So I'm glad you picked up a copy. Because, yeah, it's a good game to get for free, or at any price. But, yeah, just, like, one of the things I learned the hard way was, like, if you have a bunch of vassals and you're a king, and then you exhaust all of your troops, but don't exhaust the troops of your vassals are much more likely to rebel and overthrow you, because they're like, hey, we have an army and our lord and liege does not, basically. So, what I've learned is you exhaust your vassals' troops first. Then you exhaust your own personal troops. You keep your personal troops. So it's like, you know, all your guys' troops your guys' troops can get killed, and if you have a problem with that, well, we'll make it a problem. But you know, I'll deal with you guys. But you always gotta be watching out politically. I was not expecting that they would just rebel that fast. I kind of expected they might rebel, but they were like, "Oh, just get him!" It's like he doesn't have troops. Get him! And they won. They won so quickly because I didn't have troops. I got I had few troops. It's not like I didn't have any, but not enough. That if they rose up against me. And I thought I had a good spy network and that good political influence and stuff, and that's helpful. But it's not as helpful as actually having troops to keep your people in check. So, yeah. It's very realistic, that one. So I would say, if you have vassals, make sure they use their troops before you use your troops. Or at least, use them all at the same time. And I'm kind of hungry, so I'll just eat. I'll just do the old Woody trick of eating a bunch of blue mushrooms. Eat your sticks.
You still can't hear anything, so...
Yeah, one way to know, you'll see a green indicator on your task bar, or a green light on Discord. It'll show you when you're actually pressing the button, or I think there's a test screen you can test it out on too. But that's okay. You're still welcome to listen on Discord. Alright, now I'm just gonna eat like crazy just to get my stomach filled, because these blue caps are gonna go bad anyways, and I'm just about insane anyway, so you know what the heck. Oh wait, I don't have a weapon. I don't have my darkness sword. I dropped it. Well, I should have thought about that before I ate a bunch of blue mushrooms, huh? Because Lucy isn't a very good weapon. It's gonna take me forever to take these guys out with this puppy. I know, there was a battle spear in here. I'll put away some of this rocky terrain I've dug up. Just give me a second. I got a battle spear with 6% left. Oh, and here's that extra rain hat. That's where I put the extra rain hat. I gotta distribute this extra rain hat. Alright, I might as well still fill up my stomach. Ah, Goji has entered the game. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Alright, how close are we to the mushroom harvest? The mushroom? It is the mushroom harvest. We're pretty close to the mushroom harvest. Okay. I'll take these and let's go. And I will deliver the results of the great mushroom harvest back to my people. They will feed upon the mushrooms and they will rejoice, because I'll make them. Or there will be a reckoning. I will make them rejoice. Rejoice. Mushrooms are delicious. There's a ton. We have a ton of gold in camp. Or I've got gold. Look, check the chests. There's plenty of gold in the chests. Here. Don't worry about my nightmare. I got it. There we go. Thank you. I'll get myself sane. I just gotta gather up a bunch of these piney cones. And we'll be good. Ah, cool. There's Dark Angel again, now as a Weber. I'll get rid of this nightmare real quick. Get a little bit of extra nightmare fuel. And I will bootstrap myself back to sanity with, oh, whoops. My spear disintegrated. I will bootstrap my sanity with the pine cones like I like to do. Hey, okay, nice. Whoops, I picked a flower. Didn't mean to do that. Flowers are good. You don't want to destroy the flowers. The bees require those to live. Okay. People, I bring you mushrooms. Rejoice. Alright, let's bootstrap your sanity with some trees. Trees are good. Happy little trees. There we go. 25% darkness sword, I will use that. And yeah, let's cook these caps just to restore their, yes. Yeah, Pogo Nightmares. Yeah. Yeah, Choice Chamber was a good one.
I made some more chests because we still got a lot of clutter back at base.
I will try to do mountain. I want to work mountain blade. Mountain blade. I want to work mountain blade back into my stream, but I can't. I'm not gonna make it my very next stream, but I will. I will work it back into the schedule because mountain blade is Mount and Blade. I say those very close to each other. It is a very good game, and I enjoyed it immensely. And I do find myself thinking about it from time to time. Thinking about what could have been, what has been, and what could be. Ooh, and these are about to go bad. Better cook those bad boys. I guess we got enough. We got enough. And welcome back. Welcome back, Gamerland. But yeah, it was... The Choice Chamber was very interesting. I gotta say. Not sure I'm ready for a Goose Moose. Gotta get some armor first. Not sure if we're ready for the Moose Goose. I'll get some armor first, and then we can try it. Like, if everyone has a set of marble armor, I'd be more confident. I've got a lot of marble. Oh, we got a lot of meatballs here. So we're doing fine for food, actually. We're doing just fine for food. Yeah, we just need meat. I'm about to change to eat your frickin' sticks, man. Won't change. You don't change for nobody. Stay just the way you are. Alright, here, you can have this marble armor. And deal with your sanity issues. Oh, and take this rain hat. Here, take that rain hat. Get that hat on. And here, I'll cook this green shroom for you. And cook it. And then I will force feed you. Can I force feed? Not right now. Here, just eat this green shroom in a second when you're not dead. Here, I'll get my sanity sword to help you. Right. There we go. And the sanity monster has been evaded. I'll plant this twiggy tree cone, and yeah, we're gonna need a shovel. Someone needs to shovel up all these stumps. So I will grab a shovel. The first video? My first video... I think my first video was a game of Yu Yu Hakusho with my brother. And it didn't have any talking. And it was just a duel... It was back in 2000... something. Like, I think it was posted in 2008, but I think it was recorded earlier. I think I recorded it back on, like, 2006 or something. But then I posted it in 2008. And it was like, just like we were just out of college or even in college at the time, and yeah, I was playing the Yu Yu Hakusho Super Nintendo game with my brother.
So, last stream I noticed that you were building a path and then planting a bunch of trees on the path.
That's correct.
So, is that like a strategy for like a boss fight or something?
No, that's a strategy for me as Woody, because I can chop down trees for sanity and Also, those twiggy trees in particular give off free twigs, so it's like you'll be walking along the path, and the path will have lots of twigs. And then you can use those for torches and things. Like, twigs are one of the most useful objects in the game besides grass, in my opinion. Because you can make lots of things out of it. So mainly it's just like a woody thing, because trees are life. For woody, trees are life. And roads are nice too, because when you're going along a road, well, you can fight more easily on roads, and then it's nice to have trees nearby. It's kind of nice to have trees nearby for other players, but particularly for woody, trees are great.
Wait, did you say you fight more easily on roads?
Well, it's easier to dodge, because you move faster.
Oh yeah, because you're going faster. Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't really help fighting, but yeah, for kiting, for evading. Like, if you're wearing marble armor, I can still kind of dodge. It's hard to dodge in marble armor, but I can kind of pull it off when I'm on a road. Speaking of fighting, get ready, because the hounds are coming.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, don't dig that up. Right, to make a spear. I got log soup. Alright, here, you can take this log soup. I don't mind going insane. I'll put on this battle helm. Haha! You will not harm my friends. I am the mighty woodsman. Savior of the camp. Protector of the people. Eater of shrooms. Chopper of trees. Sayer of words. I was trying to spy the comments. Show Trial of Scenic? Trial of Scenic. Huh. That sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Tzenic. Am I saying it right? Tzenic. Whatever. Sounds interesting. Bad bats. Wow, 3 bat wings. Nice. If anyone's wounded, there's bat wings on the menu. Oh, it's a nickname for a way to play multiplayer. Random armies, random factions for everyone. And you play with what the game gave you. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Sounds like an entertaining way to play. Oh, that's okay, Nami Noms. I appreciate you dropping in, even though you're a bit tired. But you definitely don't have to stick around for me. Here's some health food. They'll heal you whenever you eat them, but try to get clear of them before you eat. Sure, Firefly Road? I have no idea what that is, but yeah, go for it. And, yeah, I'm getting distracted. Alright, so, I wanted to build some roads. That's what I want to do. I wanted to build some roads quite a while ago. I just am very concerned about the welfare of my friends, which is good.
I think I put some mushrooms and vegetables.
Oh, and also, there's a straw roll here. You can use that to sleep. I don't think the enemies will attack you while you're sleeping, too. I'm pretty sure. Or at least they won't when you're in a tent. I think that was the deal. Oh no, Dark Angel was killed by a goose. Yep, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes, they attacked me while I was sleeping.
It's a duel between me and my brother, and it's the game Yu Yu Hakusho for Super Nintendo. Oh yes, that's the wonder of the Moggles, is I can work during the night without setting down my lantern all the time. Ah yeah, that was the noise that Alman was hearing. Happy no birthday to you?
I did not look this table that's walking and chasing me.
Yeah, it's creepy. I don't know what that's used for either, but it follows you around, that's for sure. Just turn off this lamp. Who was this that died? Oh, Goji. Poor Goji. Were those frog legs? I'm gonna take these frog legs and these other things that will, like, go bad, and I'll put those in the fridge for you. I'll leave the rest of your stuff untouched. But I will do you a favor and put these things away. Yeah, thanks for playing, Dark Angel. It was nice having you. Alright, I'll try to build you a tent. I just need I need a few grass tufts, I think. Do you have any grass?
Yeah. Pardon me. I have
Yeah,
some,
just keep evading, and then you can set some down.
fans.
Oh, here's some. Yeah, or yeah.
It's
very
one
good.
grass. There it is.
Somebody else had dropped some too, so that'll be enough to make a tent. Okay, I will make a tent. You'll have to wait till evening to sleep in it, because you can't sleep during the day. Oh, I can also make a siesta lean-to. Oh, because it's about summer. Okay, it's nearly summer, so we will have to prepare for that. We need... How do you make an ice fling-o-matic? I'll need gears. I'll have to quickly research that. Science, ice fling-o-matic. Oh, we'll need an extra gear. We'll need an extra gear. Okay. Where will I get an extra gear? Because I don't want this camp to go up in flames. I mean, I want to build my road, but I really don't want the camp to go up in flames. And I can easily see this camp going up in flames. What's up with all the Wigfrids? Just Wigfrids very popular. But were you saying... You weren't saying... Candy, you weren't saying that it was your birthday, is it? Because if it is, happy birthday. But if... Yeah, if you're saying it's a happy unbirthday... Well, happy unbirthday. Because that was a thing too, right? On Alice in Wonderland. Very happy unbirthday to you. But yeah. If it's your birthday, I definitely don't want you to miss out on that celebration. I don't want to be insensitive. But now you're making me think of the unbirthday song. Unbirthday. Okay. Well, that's cool too. And the other person talking is Allman, the person in the game with me. Or his name was Cammy on the Discord. Take what? Oh yeah. Thank you. Well, I made the tents. If we have gears, I'll just need to get gears. But I keep getting sidetracked. Okay, get gears. Just get gears right now. We'll just get one more piece of gears. I'll make the ice fling-o-matic. I did want to make more marble armor. That's why I was getting more grass tufts. But was there a place? Did I see... I don't know. Portal number 4 can take me all the way up there. I think I saw a place that was one of those places where you meet those gear opponents that we hadn't cleared out, but I'm not sure. We've cleared out a lot, so... Oh, no.
Do you need to put anything in the bird traps?
Not necessarily. If you put seeds in them, they'll get a bird more quickly, but they'll just get birds no matter what eventually. Like, a bird's gonna land in the trap eventually. So, yeah. Really, I generally don't bother baiting the bird traps just because it tends to work out regardless. But if you want a bird, yeah, the idea is if you want a bird quickly, yeah, you can bait the traps. Otherwise, you can just save on birdseed. Alright, so. Where's the glommer? I have no idea, Yoao. It probably is dead. Considering that it's been over a year in this game, and a lot of stuff's happened, I'm kind of guessing that the glommer is dead.
Oh my gosh. That tree just came to life and bought me upside the head.
Ah, yes. They do that sometimes. But you can get some... If we defeat that thing, you can get some living wood from it, and if something else attacks it, it'll get distracted. Generally, it's quite slow, so just run away from it. It'll pursue you for a long time, but eventually it'll lose interest in you, I think.
This is some Legend of the Hidden Temple shit.
Otherwise,
Wow.
it takes a lot of damage to kill it, but you can kill it. But yeah, it's a pretty hefty opponent. Yeah, we do have a lot of bats in the camp itself. That's true. Probably the bats killed the glommer, yeah. I have not seen the Battlefield 5 trailer yet. Alright, so I'm way up here. Was that the best teleporter to take? I don't know, but I'll have explored it as this character now. Is that a spider angry at me? Not yet. There's an animal I can hunt here. I'll try following the tracks, but it's not going to be easy around here. Take out these trees for a quick pine cone.
I am very hungry. Give me.
Yeah, there should be a good amount of food in the camp in the fridge. Remember leaving a lot of meatballs there? No, I like the Battlefield series, Gamerland. But I've got so many games, it's kind of surprising that you would jump to that conclusion. But, like, I love Battlefield 1942 and the earlier Battlefields. I just have a lot of games, and I haven't played Battlefield for quite a while. Like, I like Battlefield 1942 and Battlefield Vietnam and some of the others. But it's just been a long time since I played it, that's all. For one reason or another. But I like the idea of, like, I don't know, like, there were some installments of the Battlefield series that weren't quite as big as the original. So I guess, like, I do compare the Battlefield games to the original Battlefield 1942. And if I don't get the feeling that they're better, I don't get excited about them, I guess. But if they manage to be better than Battlefield 1942, which shouldn't be too hard, then I'll go for it. And I tend to like games that have... What I loved about Battlefield 1942 is it offered... You could play a game with a lot of players in the same game. And, like, some of the later installments did reduce the max number of players. Battlefield Bad Company 2. I mean, having a lot of players isn't necessarily the most important factor, but it is a pretty big factor to me, just because whenever you're playing against, like, a small number of players in a first-person shooter, like, it just tends to be less dynamic. You run into the same people over and over again, and, like, you'll find out, like, oh, well, this guy's better than that guy, so that guy will usually lose when these two people fight each other, or this guy will always win. I don't know, it just... with more players, it gets more chaotic and becomes more fun. I think that's why I love PlanetSide 2 so much. A humongous number of players just makes that game a lot of fun. Whereas fighting, like, the same people over and over again... Like, I guess that was one of my issues with, like, I don't know, even, like, Team Fortress 2. Like, they'll say, so-and-so is dominating so-and-so, and they'll make a big deal about it. Ta-da! And it's like, whoa, hey, spider. And it's like, I guess that's interesting for everyone, but it's like, it's kind of a shame that these two people are, like, running into each other over and over again. That's kind of frustrating for the person who's being quote-unquote dominated. And really, some of the best tactics that I've used in Team Fortress do involve not caring about death sometimes. It's just like just pushing the cart. Like, I'll be just like a guy pushing the cart like crazy, and it'll say, like, so-and-so is dominating so-and-so. And it's like, well, or I'm being dominated by so-and-so, but it's like, big deal. I'm completing the objective. Versus, like, if you're like a sniper, you can get a lot of kills without dying, and you can more easily, quote-unquote, dominate people, but I'm getting a bit on a bit of a tangent. It's like, you know, you can always switch classes and junk, so... Yeah, Team Fortress is a different thing, but... Just, it's kind of problematic that people start to get, like... People can start to get into, like, head games and, like... I don't know, kind of like trolling people in-game when it's like you're running into the same person over and over again. Or also, your teammates will get more and more uptight. Like CSGO, yeah, like, see, that's one of those things where it is like you only get one life and there's a bit more pressure and... Well, I mean, it does seem like a cool game. But, like, I don't like it when people get kind of competitive. Like, that's... I think CSGO is really cool, but some people get a little bit uptight about it. Like, the community can be less friendly. We'll just put it that way. So. And also, it's like, I do like a fair game. Yeah, it's a hard game. That's true. But, like, I do like games where the teams tend to be balanced a bit more. And it can be unfortunate when you go through a lot of games where either your team wins without a challenge, or your team loses without a fight. And then, like, some of those PvP games, it's like you only get 1 out of 3 games that are actually a good balanced match. And it's really, really fun when you get a really good balanced match in a PvP game, but I find it exhausting when you have to go through multiple games to get that one good game. I don't know, I guess it's a little different if you can enjoy those games where you're just getting crushed, or those games where you're getting... Which, I mean, sometimes I do enjoy, like, trying to fight the good fight even though my team's just getting its butt handed to it. More than I do, like, being, like, the complete victor and trouncing on people. But unless you enjoy those things, I guess that kind of takes away from the enjoyment a little bit. Yep, this is the last day of spring. It's gonna be summer. I mean, I enjoy PvP games. Yeah, I'll play PvP games. I gotta say, I like co-op games a lot more. Just because with an AI opponent, you tend to get, like, a good challenge more commonly. You can adjust... With a co-op game, you can adjust the difficulty of the game to exactly what your player's skill level is at. Which, that's not guaranteed on a PvP game. But I still enjoy PvP games. Like, there was a period where I had a group of friends I'd play League of Legends with. And there were a lot of games of League of Legends I had fun with. But there were just as many games that were toxic on the opposing side. And there were a few times when my friend got really uptight and, you know, got short with me and stuff, and it was like, dude, you know, this is just a game. Like, stop getting so uptight about, like, every little thing. I'm sorry I didn't call out that the guy was gone for a second, or I didn't, like, predict what you wanted to do, or this or that. And it's like, but, you know, we can handle that afterwards. You don't have to, like, get... I don't know, like, it does get to me when people get, like, super uptight for being competitive. I can't handle that as well, you know? Especially when, like, it's easier for me to, like, not deal with it when, like, the trolling is coming, or the anger is coming from the opposing team. But when you get angry, I have a real issue with people getting angry at their own team. Immediately saying, well, this guy sucks, fuck everything, I hate my team. No. Be nice to your team. Because if your team sucks, you gotta try to help them out. You gotta say, like, tell them what they're doing wrong. Just don't immediately shit on them. I can't tell you how much that is an issue for me. Like, people doing that. It's like, if you want your team to win, you're gonna, you wanna, like, you should be like a cheerleader for your team, like constantly trying to build up your team's morale, and also trying to give them good advice. But you get way more of these players that say, like, the second I learn that my teammates are a noob, I'm gonna just go full tilt toxic. Like, why didn't you know exactly what that guy's special ability is? Haven't you memorized all the special abilities of all the characters in the whole game? It's like, no. No, I have not. I don't want to play League of Legends, I don't want to have to, like, read all the abilities of every single character that I've never met yet. I don't want it to be like, there's a difference. There's, like, tests. I'll do that for a math test or something that, like, you know, is actually serious, but I don't know. Yeah, and those kind of people are often at the bottom of the scoreboard, too. You got it. Anyways, I've been trying to get gears. But yeah, I do like medieval games. And apocalyptic style games, yeah. But yeah, that's why I much prefer to play... if I play PvP games, I much prefer to play them with friends. Because of that. Just because... yeah, those people that get after their own teammates, even if it's not like... even if they're not getting after me, they're just getting after one of my teammates, it's like... shouldn't you see the team as an extension of yourself? And so it's like, if you're being mean to your team... aren't you kind of just being mean to yourself in a way? I don't know. Not exactly, but... anyways, I'm trying to get, like, I'm grabbing at straws here because I don't know where to get gears. And I'm just hoping that one of these tumbleweeds will have gears in it. But I don't think that strategy is working out. Alright, yeah, that's right, my dead body's from the ants. Alright, so summer's coming, and during the summer, fires will generate around players, basically. What will happen is things will start smoldering, and if you don't, like, put out the fire immediately with your hands, like, a huge fire will start. So one of the strategies is, like, build a fling-o-matic, but I don't have the resources for that, so if we don't want to fire in the camp, we're gonna have to evacuate the camp and make sure that if you are in the camp, you try to put out whatever fires are there with your hands, but just don't... basically, you're gonna have to stay out of the camp.
Got it.
And you'll start overheating in the summer, too, so you're probably gonna want, like, a thermal stone if you're on the surface. You can go into the caves to keep yourself cool, too. But, yeah, just,
Oh, so a thermal stone pulls you down?
no, well, there's a cryogenic fire that we have in the camp. You'll notice there's a blue fire and a normal fire. You'll have to light the blue fire, or we'll have to make... I think we have another cryogenic fire at the oasis up north. I'll lead you to the oasis up north, and we'll have to take... yeah, we'll get the desert goggles and go to the oasis. That'll be the thing. And I just met a Varg, and I'm going to ignore it. Actually, no, I'm going to piss off that Varg. I changed my mind. Because there's an eye plant near me. Die, Varg, die! I have tricked you. And then the tree man's getting into this. And good to see you, Zyla Fox. Welcome to the stream. I've been quite busy. Suddenly, there's a tree monster in the fights. A new challenger has arrived. But I don't have a stick to stab people with. All right, I'll just let you guys do your thing. I'm just gonna go.
I've encountered a wet berger.
A what now?
A berger.
Oh, a berger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't want it trampling the camp, so if it chases you, don't lead it back to camp. It'll trample things, but yeah. That's a big bad badger, yeah. Or berger. It's a big bad baddie. Yeah, anyone can join. All you need to do is, it's Dracula, and the password is B. The server's Dracula, believe. Alright, I'm gonna add some cobblestones around here, because it's already dug out, and I like to have cobblestones near my mushroom lair. This is my home, and it will be cobbled. I just don't want to carry around these cobbles around anymore. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Oh yeah, I did have some extra spaces here too. Don't mind me! Don't mind me, Beefalo. Just making a road. Alright, I have cobbled the streets. Bloodborne and Dark Souls Remastered. Why does Bloodborne's not ringing a bell, but Dark Souls Remastered sounds fun. Bloodborne. Ooh, thank you for leaving the pine cones. I appreciate it. These pine cones will help me stay safe. Alright, so when we go into the desert, I forget, I think there was an extra pair of desert goggles somewhere, but you'll need these desert goggles. So take these.
Might have to go to the desert without me, because I'm very, very lost right now.
Oh, that was Goji. I got confused. This camp will burn down if we're here during the summer. Oh, I gotta eat. I'll just eat trail mix for now. That's fine. I gotta cook and eat. And summer things burn, and we have no ice playing Omatic. Yeah, so we'll need to get out. The ruins is an excellent place to get gears as well. Right. We just need one more gear. I'm carrying around the one gear we have. If we can get one more. Hey, Briette, good to see you. If we can get one more gear, we'll be good. Where's my lantern? There it is. Don't eat wood. Okay, sounds good. Oh, I may have left some food, but that's okay. Yeah, nifty road. Alright. Okay. Just don't die. Wait, I'm gonna get underground. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live underground. The only reason I was coming back to the surface, really, was because I was worried about my friends. But I'm going underground. I'm gonna be a cave. I'm gonna be a cave Woody for the summer. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my summer strategy. But other players prefer to stay on the surface, so I keep coming to the surface to help everyone out. I don't even have a crock pot down here. I'm gonna make a crock pot down here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make my underground base. I'm gonna live here. Should have grabbed some charcoal from the surface, is what I should have done. But yeah, the fireflies are pretty, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of other ways to deal with the constant sanity drain underground. I mean, since I'm Woody, I can just deal with it with pine cones. But other players have more of a problem. Or like a top hat. like a top hat works. Why am I still wearing this umbrella? I'm killing it. Take off that umbrella immediately. Just I'm used to the spring. There we go. Well, put it in the chest. Put it in the chest. Put it in the chest, you mook. Alright, I'll fix that with sewing gear or something nifty. I'll put the rest of what I don't need here. Like the hammer. And this gold shovel just on the ground. Next to the other one. See these logs. Good. Yeah, let's make a... I just felt something against my leg. Kitty cat. Hey, kitty kid. Alright, stone, charcoal. We can get those things. I should have brought charcoal, though, but we can just burn a few trees. I just don't want to burn down the whole mushroom forest when I burn the trees, which would be an issue. Or will be an issue. So let's find some trees that are not... I think I know... Yeah, there's some trees over there.
Don't Starve always have seasons?
Yes, it does. Well, no, not always. You can turn off the seasons if you like in the server settings. But by default, it has seasons. So yes, not always.
I don't remember seasons in like the original game.
Ah, yeah, maybe not in the original game. But it certainly does now. On your server, sanity is always draining. Above ground and underground. Fair enough. Especially if you're in survival mode and you have ghosts around. Alright, so I'm gonna need to make a torch.
Oh, I like the lizards.
Oh yeah, those lizards are great. I love them too. Turning off seasons is a little bit cheaty. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if you wanna, if you wanna practice, that's the best way to do it, I would say.
Am I in a desert right now, or?
The desert is to the north of the camp. I went to my underground base. You won't get hot when you're underground, by the way, but you will lose sanity, so there's a choice there. But, let's see, I gave goggles. I gave my only pair of desert goggles I had to Goji. Well, there might have been another one around. But if you're going to the deserts, that's what you should wear.
Okay.
And then you'll just be able to see through the sand, and you won't... When you're in the oasis, you won't have to deal with heat at all. Oh, I did burn those. Whoops. I didn't want to burn a stick or a little bit of grass, but that's okay. I'm getting charcoal. There'll be plenty of sticks and grass later. I try not to accidentally burn grass tufts or saplings if I can, but just needed the charcoal. Alright, I will eat the froggle bunwich, even though I don't need the health. I didn't want to make that a whisper. Follow the road to the north. Ah, that's okay, Zyla Fox. It was good to have you on the stream. Good to have you in the chats. Okay, so we got enough charcoal, I think. Now all I need is some stone. I think I saw some stone earlier. Ah, yes, a winter-only challenge. Now, that would be rough. That's true. Oh, that's what you said. Let's practice by turning off seasons. Except, it'll just be winter. It'll just be winter. That would be pretty intense, I gotta say. Oh, it's raining down here again. Uh-oh. Hey. You're detecting my meat from quite a distance, I gotta say. Freaking rabbit people. Alright, do I have a... Oh no, I got plenty of rocks. What do I do? I got a ton of rocks on hand. Got all the rocks. Just need to make the stone. Just wasn't thinking. Well, good. We got everything we need. Okay, so refine that stone. I'll just, set on this meat right here for now. Refine the stone. 2, 3. Ah, now. Hey, crockpots! It's beautiful. Move that shovel. Alright. Trying to place a crockpot. There we go. Isn't much of a base, but it's a base. It's enough to work with. Annoying spider. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Wigfrid. I'm glad you enjoy combat. Holman was killed by darkness. Boo. That's a shame. Yeah, well, there's plenty of stone right here, thanks to the ants lion. Do I have a schedule with my streams? Yes, I do. It's every day of the week. 7 and 10, except for Monday. Every day of the week except for Monday at 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time.
Get back here, you dang turkey. How do you catch those things again?
Either you used a ranged weapon or you corner one at the edge of the map. Otherwise, they're faster than you. Or if you have a friend. Otherwise, yeah, you can't really catch them. I think there might have been a trick to lure them too, or I don't know, something to do with like using a landmine or gunpowder or something like that, like a timed explosive. But otherwise, it's tricky. Any way to take them out is generally tricky.
I was in Boston one time and there was just like a turkey walking around just like the sidewalks.
Or leading it into other things that will attack it, like, I don't know, hounds or something. I am quite soaked. But at least all the mushrooms came back. But hopefully it's gonna stop raining. One for the fire, one for me. One for the fire, one for me. One for the fire. There we go. Now, I'll go ahead and put on this hat for a bit and dry myself out next to the fire. That'll be good. And I'll fill my stomach up with this. Fill the crock pot with these. Done. Thank you. I'll go ahead and put that back in the chest here. Alright. And yeah, let's just keep pumping out the mushroom meatballs. I'll move this terrain over here. Gotta destroy that alchemy engine. Or I gotta destroy that science machine before you make the alchemy engine. Of course. Alright, I'm going insane now. And I'm dried out. Ah, nice, we got a fridge. Cool. But don't whack that. Okay. That's these monsters. Oh, nice. I got the last hit. Well done. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm not feeling very wet right now. Yay, it stopped raining. Or don't tell me my hat broke. Where'd I put my hat? Oh, did I leave it here? Ow, damn, I'm getting hit in my head like crazy. Oh good, I left it there. Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Alright, fine, I'm gonna go insane eating these mushrooms. And again, I'll just fight off my nightmares. Yes I do. It's right there. And I gotta get a better weapon, because it's gonna take forever to kill this thing. Yeah, I can just make a spear at least. Spear. Yeah, then I'll be able to take this guy out. And I'll just bootstrap my sanity with killing of this guy. I got 3 of these guys on me.
Well, get back to camp. I found a sign. Well, Seymour, I made it because of your directions. How's that for a plot twist?
Ah, good. I'm glad. Alright, I'll just get, You mean you made it underground? Or back to the camp? Or yeah, back to the camp, yeah. Good.
Just back to the camp.
Well, yeah, make sure to use, like, the thermal stone and the cold fire.
Okay.
And then, like, the oasis... Well, let's come and get you as well, dude.
Alright, what do I need to do to start up this cold fire?
Just like a normal fire, just throw, logs on it.
Okay.
Anything flammable. I will bootstrap my sanity in a second. Oh, ow. I bumped into my friends. I did not mean to bump into my friend there. Just trying to sneak by. Oh, there's the battle spear. I was looking for it. Yeah. Well, I want a darkness sword if I can grab the materials for it. I got like, yeah, there's the logs. Put this away. Now let's make some darkness swords. I do very well with the darkness sword. Got my darkness sword back. And since I've got no sanity, I might as well be using the darkness sword right now. And if I can kill this thing, I can bootstrap my sanity. You too. Take out you as well. Like that. Good. Plenty of materials for more darkness swords. I got my 7 pine cones. Let's bootstrap my sanity. And just put on the moggles for now. This is getting too difficult. Moggles mode activates. Plant those trees, bootstrap your sanity. Go help out your friends. Alright, I'm on my way back to camp. And I hope everything doesn't burn down. Yeah. Yes, nightmare fuel is quite useful. Yeah, and I do use blue mushroom caps constantly. You got it. Just as Woody, you can just bootstrap your sanity with those pine cones, so it's real easy to go insane and then become sane again. But yeah, the way to the blue mushroom forest base is just well, just along that area aligned with trees and the The same way that the fireflies are going, but I'm coming now.
Tiegon, look out, a spider!
Yes, I did leave.
Just kidding, it's me.
Yes, I did leave one of those behind. It's when you're wearing that, the spiders will be your friends, which is cool.
Oh.
All right, here's a thermal stone. It'll keep you cold. It'll retain the cold. But if you're underground, you won't overheat either. You can just follow me. But right now, as long as we're in this camp, we're at the risk of this camp burning to the ground. So, as long as there's no players, it's weird, but fires in the summer will generate around the players. So, that's why we'll have to evacuate camp until summer's gone.
Okay.
But if you do see a fire starting, you can like stomp it out with your hands. You'll take a little bit of damage, but it's better than the camp burning down because fires will spread like mad. And well, if we had our camp cleaner, we wouldn't be at risk for a catastrophic fire. But yeah, good luck doing that. The camp is dirty. It is just littered with flammable stuff, that's just asking for a fire.
Yeah, I was in the middle of, like, hiding things up off the ground before I died.
Bit too
I
late.
was walking around for days.
Alright, just follow the road. Oh, do you need a lantern?
Yeah.
Alright, you can take this one, I'll just make a new one.
Thank you. So generous with your items.
Well, we do have a lot of stuff. And it is in my best interest to keep everyone alive.
I'm good, you see. Get out of here, your dang hands.
Alright, I just need to grab one more light bulb to make a new lantern. But I got a Moggle hat, so I can just see in the dark anyways. Should be another light bulb around here. There it is.
Nah. I should've grabbed some charcoal on the way here. I didn't know we were gonna need it. I should've grabbed some stuff at the camp.
Okay, so
At the base.
what was the recipe? It was in the lights. Oh, it sticks. That's why I plant... This is why I plant twiggy trees everywhere. Convenient sticks. Alright. Got a new lantern. Ah, yes. Yeah, take time to make chests and organize items. Yeah, Candy will tell you, Nami Noms will tell you that I'm bad about organizing chests and organizing my stuff. Usually Nami Noms is the one doing that in the game. She's like complaining to me, you didn't organize the stuff. You're so disorganized, Tiegon. And this, basically, it shows you how I am in real life, too. Very disorganized. In life, there are people who are organized, and there are people who are not. Clearly, I'm in the second category. Disorganized. Yep. And so, I just put stuff in chests, and if people want it to be organized, like, I try to follow the organization. Whoops! Whoopsie doodle, now you're a beaver. I'm just gonna be a beaver for a bit. Leave the pine cones if you don't mind. I'll need those to get my sanity back after being a beaver.
Looks like you gained some pounds there, Tiegon.
Yes, I have. And I've lost my mind. There's an upside, though. We're gonna get a lot of mushrooms. Alright, I'm gonna need some pine cones to get my sanity back. Or if you gather up the pine cones, just give them to me when this is over, because I'm gonna need my sanity in a big way. Okay. I can fill myself up, and then put on my moggles. Don't you mess with me, I'm a madman! I'm a mad moleman! You don't know what you got yourself into, crawling horrors. I've gone mad with mole power! Mad with mole madness! Story wall, okay. Good. See, this is the game you can play with your sanity as Woody. I can just bootstrap my sanity with the killing of those two guys, and then just slap a few pine cones down, and look at me. We're back in business. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm sane again. Yeah, you run away. And I get all these all these mushrooms for free, kind of. I just had to be a beaver for a while. Still, I don't recommend being a beaver because a lot of things can go wrong. But if you're ready with the pine cones to boot your strap in it. Oh, I hate ingrown hair too. Yeah. And it's okay. I understand if you're too sleepy to play. Someone's got to watch. Zyla Fox says, I did a lot on PS4. Build the base, gather the supplies, go to the ruins, hunt, create items, organize, protect the base. Although, you haven't been playing. But yeah, you sound like you're really good at the game. That's for sure. Thank you very much. That is very useful for me. I appreciate it. Alright. So here's a torch for burning down trees. I'll go ahead and... Oh, my axe. Lucy, I'm sorry to leave you like that. We are reunited again. I'll never do that to you again, Lucy. Never again. Alright, so I left a lot of nightmare fuel on the ground. We got living logs, so I'll make more darkness swords real quick. One of the groups I used to play with has been causing many issues. Well, that's a shame. Okay, I could eat these green caps for more sanity, but I'll leave that for someone else. I'm gonna take these living logs, I'm gonna make another darkness sword, because I like darkness swords. And I will leave the rest here. We need more chests. This is already getting messy. We need more chests. But just leave the nightmare fuel there. Put away these nitrites. Did we have a nitrite chest? I know there's a mod that tells you what's in what. Right, there we have a nitrite chest. Eternal night on all your servers with supplies far away from the portal. Yes. Yeah, that gives you a certain amount of control. I'm happy enough with just, admin status, you know. If somebody trolls, I'll just take it. Alright. I'll make a trap for these guys. Yeah, those traps work on, advanced spiders just like normal ones. Or I could have darkness sworded him. I think it was easier to just do that. Of course, it did take some damage, so I could have made it better, but I got blue shrooms, it's fine. Or actually, I should have eaten the trail mix. I forgot I had that. Okay, so you'll notice while you're down here, your sanity will slowly be going down, so you'll have to have ways of dealing with this. Speaking of sanity issues, I didn't expect that nightmare creature to come up so fast. Alright, I'll deal with this one and bootstrap my sanity. Trail mix my health a bit. Yes. You sort of like watching people struggle. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, basically, the camp I have on the road, I don't mind if I lose it, end up losing it. Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good... Zyla Fox, that sounds like a good strategy for, like, PvP. If you're playing, like, a PvP Don't Starve game. Because I know that certainly is an issue, like, protecting your camps and whatnot. putting off my wood meals again. Stick yourself up. But one of the simplest ways to get your sanity back is to either sleep, or I left some green mushrooms here. You can eat these for your sanity. I'll leave those right there.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm pretty high right now.
Yeah, that'll happen when you're in the mushroom base.
No, I mean, I'm at my sanity is pretty high.
Your sanity is pretty high, yes. That's good. I'm not sure if I could do that well for PvP, but I guess I do okay with my Woody. I mean, there are certainly certain characters that are much better at combat. Thanks again. That'll hold my sanity.
It's a pun call for you.
Oh yeah, and watch out. If you chop on those blue mush trees with the webs on it, the spiders will get mad.
Oh, but that's scary.
Yeah. But if you do want to call some white spiders at you, that's a way of doing it.
Yeah, what do I do with that spider?
Oh yeah, the spider helmet will, it is useful down here, because that makes you a friend of spiders. Oh, don't become a beaver. Don't want to become a beaver. I like these twiggy trees, because they give
Does it
pine
have
coats.
like a low durability? Like if you wear the spider hat, does it like break easily?
I don't think it breaks any more easily than anything else, but it does break eventually.
Oh.
I think you can repair it, though, with a sewing kit and stuff.
I think it's just gone. I think I was wearing it for too long.
Yeah, that's okay. There's plenty more spider queens where that came from.
You had to fight a queen to get it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just, well, you can always help me kill another one.
Okay.
But the spiders, well, as the game goes on, the spiders keep growing and growing, so there's gonna be plenty more spider queens. You do still have your lantern, right? Is that out of fuel?
Yeah. Yeah, it's at 50%.
Okay.
pretty
Well, yeah. Well, we can get plenty more light bulbs over here. Oh, watch out for those bats. Oh, I just ate one. I wanted to give it to you. Oh well, you got your own.
Crunch.
Still gives 1 hit point. That's all it does, but if you need a hit point... I think there's a bunch more over here, yeah. Yeah, light bulbs all seem to light up when you cast a little light on them. Oh, watch out for the earthquake. Just watch out for shadows. Dodge shadows. The nice thing is you get a lot of free stuff. Like here's a red gem. Some gold. See you next time, Zyla Fox. It's been good to see you. Ah, yes. Yeah, the
Real
robot...
life pro tip, make sure to drink plenty of water. A lot of people forget how important that is.
At least in real life. Yeah, in this game you never have to drink water. It's kind of an interesting thing. Alright, so we should have plenty of... Oh, now we're hearing worms. So we'll have, just like hounds on the surface, you'll meet worms underground and they'll come and attack you. The only difference between worms and hounds is that they They're a lot slower, but they hurt a lot more. They'll do like 75 damage, which is the equivalent of... Well, I can kill a maximal in one shot, basically. So what I'm gonna do... Alright, we're running out of time. I'm gonna make some armor. For both of us. There's some log armor for you. And I need to make my own. Okay. Log suit. Okay, look out. We'll pull them away a bit. Just somewhere there's somewhere extra light. We'll try to fight them in an area where we have some light, like near the campfire and stuff. Oh, and the blue mushrooms, right? Just because you're running in terror doesn't mean you can't grab a few blue mushrooms. The nice thing about the worms is they're not very fast. So you can get away from them, and they will attack other targets like other hounds. Oh, your character's hungry? Okay, well, we'll feed you some meatballs or something.
I need those green caps now.
There we go. I had my old shrooms in there. Alright, there's a lot of shrooms in the fridge. We just need more filler to make more other stuff. But if you get desperate, you can always munch on those shrooms. Let's see. And yeah, we'll need to make some sort of sleeping device for you.
I'll eat some of the mushrooms. It's just
Ah, there's a tent for you. Yeah, fill yourself up on mushrooms and get in that tent. Good. Because that's the thing. Once you bottom yourself out, like, you can kind of use the fact that you're at 0 sanity and then, like, fill up more on the mushrooms that'll heal you up. You can fill up your health in your stomach and then use your full stomach to get your sanity back.
yeah.
Kind of thing. Of course, a tent also gives health, so I guess all you really needed was a straw roll, but that's okay. It works. Make a bunch more roads, because I like roads. And yeah, we'll have to wrap things up at the end of this day, because... Uh-oh. What happened? Not the blue mushroom forest.
Oh. Is the mushroom forest on fire?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Kind of relying on this blue mushroom forest. This is why you can't have nice things. Alright, well, I'm going to try to stop this fire as much as I can.
Trees. All the flame.
Well, this is going to spread out of control. And I'm overheating. Let's see if I can... Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of trees. Oh no, we managed to... Oh, crap. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
if I can just chop this one down. Right, I'm just about to turn into a freaking werebeaver. I wasn't paying attention. Well, maybe I can prevent them. Well, this is good. I'll just prevent.
Don't eat the ones that are on fire.
Yeah. I'm not gonna roll back. don't... If you know anything about me, I don't roll back the server. We'll just have to, there'll be... We can make more blue mushroom trees. Just gotta try to... I'm not gonna put this out.
For better or for worse, you can't say this is an uneventful way to end the stream.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alright, maybe those stones will help.
No, the poor mushroom trees. It's spreading so fast.
Alright, well, I'm gonna chop down some more trees to get my sanity back. While plenty of pine cones to rely on then. Right. Don't mind me none. Just get a bunch of pine cones. And I'll plant those to bootstrap my sanity back. Because my sanity's at 0 now anyways. So. The nice thing is you can see. You have night vision as a beaver, but yeah, whenever I chop down trees, there's still gonna be the roots, so I can't really save. I was thinking I could save the trees as this thing, but I can't really. So I'm just gonna get as many pine cones as I can. It'll be fine. It'll all be fun, you guys. But yeah, I don't think you can get charcoal from trees. You know that? Or I mean from blue mushroom trees. I don't think you can get charcoal from blue mushroom trees. You can only get charcoal from like normal trees. So that's why I left for the forest before I made charcoal. That's why I didn't get charcoal from the blue mushroom forest. I went all the way outside of it. But that's okay. I mean, I guess I could roll back, but I don't. I usually don't roll back. Is it still going? It's still going. Well, sure I can roll back.
What are you saying no to?
I'll roll back. I'm gonna roll back just for once. Just because he feels bad, and, you know, it would be nice to have the forest back. Wait,
Okay.
did it roll back? Oh, there we go.
We can fix it. We have the technology.
Yeah, the underground cave burned down, and we'll just wrap things up after the rollback. But it was interesting to see the cave burn down, or the blue mushroom forest burn down. I guess it would have grown back eventually, but it would have taken a long time. And I don't know. I think would the little buds on the ground grow back too? I don't really know.
It was beautiful, yet tragic.
Yes, it was. I know the mushroom trees will grow back, but I don't know about the mushrooms that grow on the ground. Like, I don't know how they appear. And I do like, particularly I like those mushrooms that you can just grab when they come back at night, so. It was a shame, because that was a really big blue mushroom forest, so I'll roll back. Because I could tell that was an accident, and they felt bad, so I don't want that person feeling bad and having that on their conscience, so I have to deal with that from this point on. And I want Gokhan to feel welcome, so. Yeah, they're gone if you remove the source mushroom. Can you get more of them, though? Because usually there's a way to grow more. How do you grow the mushrooms on the ground? Because I would like to make more of those. Because I don't know how to make them come back. I mean, if you pick them, they come back, but if you shovel them up, they'll disappear, right? So you shouldn't shovel them up. I don't know. It's taking a bit. I guess it takes a little bit to roll back the server, huh? Well, basically, we'll wrap things up once the server's done rolling back. But maybe it's just kind of connecting. Sometimes it just lies about connecting. I'm going to reconnect myself. Because I bet the server's rolled back by now. I just haven't, just not letting me in. Also, the music's gone. It's gone all silent. Is it still... I guess it was still rolling back. Okay. just want to see where it is. There's a mod to plant mushrooms. Okay, we're back. Anyways, so wanted to put us back to 10 days left in summer. So we're back here. We didn't lose too much progress. It's the beginning of the day, day 201. Alright. Yeah, but don't worry, my friend. I know that wasn't on purpose. So let's just let's just not have it happen again. But anyways. Okay, so the servers rolled back. We'll wrap things up here. But thanks for joining me, Alman, and and also thanks to everyone else who joined.
Pretty good. Had some fun.
And yeah, you're welcome to join me next weekend if you wish.
Alright, see you later.
And yeah, no problem. Shout out to Gokon Kukozen for the interesting... We're going out with quite a light show, at least. No worries. And yeah, shout out to Gokon Kukozen, Aaron Kessinger, Allman, Shimusume, Nami Noms, Xylofox. I begrudgingly reset the server, because I usually always say no to resetting the server, even when people want me to. James Twisted, because you know me. I listened, whenever in Animal Crossing, the original Animal Crossing, when Mr. Rossetti gave me a dressing down for resetting the game, I listened. I was like, you're right, Rossetti. It's not right. It's not right to reset away your problems. But I'll do it. But Mr. Rossetti, I'll do it for the sake of others. And you know, I do like the blue mushrooms, so I guess I did like the idea myself too. So I'm gonna go against that philosophy for now. Forgive me, Rossetti, for I have resets. All right, Avery Royalty, Briac, and Maya Winkler, and Yoel Pedro, Bloody Vampire, Rice Man, and everyone else who was here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Found something for me? Oh, you mean like a mod? Mushroom planter is something you can make with living logs that helps you grow mushrooms and don't starve together. Oh, you can make mushroom planters. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, there's that. It sounds like a lot of work. I was hoping to actually, like, plant... Can you then plant the mushrooms in the ground? Well, still, that works. Because I know I can, like, net mushroom spores and try to grow trees with that. That still sounds cool. I'll probably make some of those mushroom planters. But I want to grow the natural mushrooms, because otherwise those mushroom planters can get destroyed, can't they? Well, it's still something, though. It's still something. So yeah, I'll probably build some of those mushroom planters. They're good, yeah. After placing it, one can grow red, green, and blue caps, or spores on it. I mean, that's better than nothing, so yeah. Yeah, I'll look into those. Because, yeah, I really, really like blue mushrooms. So, yeah, even if it is some work to make and it can get destroyed. Yeah, we'll build some mushroom planters, yes. I like that idea, Shi Musume. Yeah. But I also want to figure out how to get, like, those... I want mushrooms to grow on their own, too, a bit, I guess. That way there's tons of mushrooms out there. But I guess I could go with tons of mushroom planters. Either way, it works. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in an hour. We're going to be playing Borderlands 2 with Amadeus 484. And it should be a blast. Alright, thanks again. See you then. And, may the spirit of the mushrooms be with you. May you not descend into madness in between now and the next stream, or may you not descend into madness, my friends, at any time. May you eat well, and just have, and yeah, try not to starve. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.